What's going on, guys? I hope you guys are having a great day. It has been a struggle to get to this video. This is kind of a story time, but last week, today is October 21st. Last week on the 14th, I contacted our internet provider because we had not had Wi-Fi for 2 days and they couldn't send someone out until yesterday. And then they told us that my husband had to fix the problem, which was a faulty wire or something. So he spent like 4 hours yesterday fixing that. Finally got it fixed at like 9 o'clock last night. So anyway, it has been a struggle. We have not had internet for several days or a week or more. Anyway, so all that to say, I've been wanting to do this giveaway and film a what sold video, and it has just been hard to get here. So anyway, and I did actually film a video in between the last one and this one, and my phone turned it somehow to where it was vertical instead of horizontal. And my son is down here, so you'll hear him. Vertical instead of horizontal, so I couldn't even use the footage. It was a Helpsy American Eagle denim box, which probably would have been boring anyway, so it's not a big deal. But I am going to draw the giveaway winner at the end of this video. So I made a business change as far as I switched over from List Perfectly to Vendu this past week. That's my husband coming in and out. Switched over from List Perfectly to Vendu because I wanted to use the app feature, which I was not unhappy with List Perfectly, so I still would use that. I do like Vendu. I'm still learning it, and without having Wi-Fi, I have not got to use the desktop version very much, but it was super helpful having the app, which the app does need some tweaking. I think it's still, new and everything, but it was very helpful having it this week without having Wi-Fi because I could at least cross-post from my phone, which with List Perfectly you cannot do right now. So anyway, I wanted to do a classic what sold video for you guys, and then I'll do the giveaway at the end. So this is the week of the 10th through the 16th. So it was a pretty good week. On Monday, I sold the first thing on Poshmark was a bundle of these American Eagle shorty shorts, and these have been listed quite a while. They were from a Jamar box. And then the second thing was this Madewell Saunter Stripe PJ pants, and these were in an extra small. They were new and they were from Cozy Threads. So these sold the lady put them in a bundle. I sent her an offer of $35 with discounted shipping. So I'm not going to be like, I made this much. I'm not going to get really into the deep down numbers. If I remember, I'll tell you guys, but like I didn't do the whole complete breakdown because that just takes a lot of time. The second thing to sell that day on Poshmark was a pair of rag and bone jeans. These were like came from Cozy Threads, but I had ordered like the Fundamentals denim, and they accidentally sent me like the destroyed denim, like for DIY repairs only, but it was like, why can I not talk today? High-end denim. So these rag and bone jeans came in that. So these were free to me because they just let me keep that box, and I basically just picked out the ones that weren't super damaged. These had some holes by the pockets and stuff, but they still sold for $40 with discount shipping. So that was all profit for me. Next on Poshmark, this was a good Poshmark day. Next on Poshmark, I sold a Free People Beach knit maxi skirt, and I actually bought this from ThredUp, like not in a mystery box. I just bought it off their website because they had it clearance down. I think I had like $7 into it, and it sold for $29. Someone sent an offer to me, which was funny. I could not find anything on this Free People skirt. Like I couldn't find a stock photo, the name, nothing like that. The last thing on Poshmark for Monday was a Portland Leather Goods green makeup bag. This is from the Portland Leather Goods mystery box bundle I did. I sold pretty much everything from that box except the little wallet. I use that every single day. But I sold everything else, and the coasters actually just sold today. So that sold for $39 with discount shipping. Sorry for all the interruptions. It's a busy day. We're going riding on our side-by-sides at like a park, so everybody's buzzing around. Anyway, this little bag was apparently the green you can only get in their mystery bundle, so people want to buy that. Had a lot of action and it sold really fast. And then on Mercari, I sold this Cacique No Coffee No Talkie sleep shirt. I picked it up for $3.99 at the thrift. Didn't realize, so anyway, when I got it home from the thrift store, I realized it had a hole under the arm, so that wasn't great. But it still sold in one day for $12 on Mercari, so still made my money back on that. On Tuesday, we sold on Poshmark a American Eagle acid wash shorts in a size 0. It's funny, I sold American Eagle shorts back to back. These came from Cozy Threads, and I think I had about $3 each pair from there, and they sold for $14 with discounted shipping. Then on Mercari, I sold a Honey Love shapewear piece. I have never heard of this brand until I went thrifting at this thrift store, found 2 pieces, which they had marked up considerably. They had them marked up to $30 each. I'm like, what is with this? This is just, shapewear. But after looking at comps, I decided to take a chance on them just to learn about the brand. This one sold for $60 on Mercari. The other one had already sold, it was a pair of shorts, had already sold on Poshmark for $57. And I've had to pause this video like 4 times. This is gonna be a rough one to get through. So anyway, the lady I was getting to, she opened a case because it had a very small hole on the inside. I did not notice the hole, so I just said, yeah, you can return it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize there was a hole. So she ships it back, and the hole is minuscule, like teeny tiny. It doesn't go through both layers, but it was my fault. I didn't see the hole there. So I relisted it, and it sold for $50 the next day. No big deal. So I sold both of those. That's a long way to say. I sold that one for $60, and it did not get returned. Next on Mercari, and this is my last Mercari sale until yesterday. Yeah, so it had been almost 2 weeks on Mercari, but anyway. So on Mercari, I sold these Reebok sneakers. These came in my Thread Up men's box. I did, I think, with Melinda from Tailored and Teal, like we did a collab with those. And they sold for full price of $32, so happy to see those go. On eBay, we sold these J. Crew Slim Fit Twill trousers in a men's size 32. Someone sent me an offer for $18 plus shipping, and I accepted. I had just relisted and did like sell similar that day on those. Next on eBay, I sold these Clark's Wallabies. I put off listing these for a really long time because they didn't have a size. Now, when I bought them at the thrift store, on the tag it said men's 10, whatever. I didn't check the inside. That was my bad. So when I got them home, I just didn't list them. I finally decided, you know what, these have been in my death pile for like a year. I don't know, something embarrassing like that. So I decided I'm just going to list them. I put a measurement at the bottom of the shoe, wrote all the description things, and so people could ask questions. Well, they sold for an offer of $32 plus shipping. If you didn't know, Clark's Wallabies with the gum sole tend to do really well. So the guy left me positive feedback, so I guess they fit. And they did have some flaws in them, so happy with that. The last thing on Tuesday was on eBay. It was this Bob Mackie wearable art watercolor blouse. It was new. And I got this wholesale from someone who was selling some stuff on Instagram, and it sold for $19.50 plus shipping. On Wednesday, to start on Poshmark, I sold this BDG Urban Outfitters baggy high-rise jeans, and these were like a carpenter pant. Well, you'll see here, and I did use a stock photo. These came in a Thread Up denim box. I think the really bad one, so I'm glad these sold. Someone offered me $40, and I accepted. I don't think, usually Urban Outfitters jeans do not sell for that much for me, but the comps did support that, so I had them listed at $50. $40 was totally reasonable. Next on Poshmark was this New Tags J. Crew factory men's shorts in a size 32. These were just in my latest J. Crew box from Cozy, which was supposed to be fall and winter, but these shorts came in it, and they sold in one day for $16 with discounted shipping. On Poshmark, I sold this New Tags Free People Clover white top in a size extra small. This came from Jamar when I did like a Free People custom bundle, and it sold for $19, which was a counter offer of my like $24 with discounted shipping. It was just a plain white top, so happy to see that go. I am trying to move out everything I bought from Jamar, but it is taking a lot of time because I wasted so much money with them. Next to sell was on eBay. It was a New Tags Matilda Jane's dress that was for girls in a size 10. I bought this on Thread Up. It said it was a women's dress on Thread Up. When I got it, definitely a girl's dress in a size 10, and I had paid like $7 for it. And the weird thing was, it was new, but it was like a sweatshirt material, and it had this weird pilling on it, and so it sold for $14 plus shipping. That's what someone offered me. And then the last thing to sell on Wednesday was a random Kitizen sale, which I get like one every 2 weeks or something, was this Abercrombie green linen jumpsuit, which also came from my Cozy Abercrombie box, and it sold for $20 free shipping. I always do free shipping on Kitizen, but so I didn't make a ton on that, but happy to see it move. On Thursday on Poshmark, I sold another thing from the Abercrombie box. It was this pair of jeans. They were called the Emma mid-rise boot cut in a size 8. Sold for $22 with discount shipping, and she left me a love note saying she loved them. Next on Poshmark was this J. Crew Factory red cable knit sweater, and it also came from my cozy J. Crew box, but not this recent one, the one before. She started out by offering me $12 for it. I think I had it listed at like $25, but it's been listed a while. I countered back with $16. She countered back with $14, and I just accepted because it was a factory piece. It had some pilling. Yeah, happy to move that. On Poshmark, I sold, this is the last thing to sell on Thursday. We only had Poshmark sales that day. Was another Free People Movement green tie-dye top. It was like, well, you'll see it. It's off the shoulder. These were not my favorite tops. When I did that custom bundle from Jamar, I got like 10 of these in pink, green, and gray, you know, in various sizes. So happy to see that go. Someone offered me $25. On Friday, I sold this new tags. I don't know how to pronounce this, but you'll see it. It's like Carrie Cower NA-KD, which kind of looks like naked. It was a tie waist dress. It was like a sweater dress, and it had mohair and wool and stuff in it. And someone offered me $27 plus shipping, and I took it. It had 9 watchers on eBay and several likes on Poshmark, so I was glad to see that go. I had sourced it, if I didn't say, from ThredUp, just in their assorted brands. So I've never heard of this. I just knew it had a good fabric content, and I had sourced that a long time ago, but just never got around to listing it. On Poshmark, we sold a bundle, and it was a walk hole bra, which is right here. Walk hole does really well for me, but this was a 34B, I think. I didn't write it down. So a very common size. I found it does better in the harder to find sizes. Common size. And then a Justice, which is like, you know, a girl's small brand bag. The bag was my sister's actually, and I bought the bra at Goodwill, and I'd had them both listed for a while. I offered the person $20 with discounted shipping, and she accepted. On Poshmark, I also sold this Denizen by Levi's skinny jeans in a high rise. These were my personal jeans. They were in a size 10, and I sold them for $12 discounted shipping. I know I got these at Burke's Outlet, which is like a Ross or something, so I didn't pay that much for them, but they sold for $12 discounted shipping. And the last thing to sell was another Poshmark bundle. I had several Poshmark bundles lately. It was this Madewell scarf I got from ThredUp on like their outlet store. This Hannah Anderson dress, which was my daughter's, she never wore. I got it at Once Upon a Child. And then this Zara bell sleeve like cropped sweater. I offered her $50 with discounted shipping, and she accepted. The Zara top, I think, came from a wholesale thing I did, and it actually had a hole in the side, and my aunt fixed it up. So it took a while for me to get it listed because I had to do all that. But like I said, $50 discounted shipping. Happy to see those 3 pieces go. On Saturday, I sold on Poshmark this J. Crew. It was called the 1994 Crew t-shirt in a men's medium tall. This also came in the newest J. Crew box from Helpsy. Then there was, how did my Rolo get in the frame? Then next was a Hannah Anderson pink kitty one-piece swimsuit. This was in my recent thrift haul. It sold for $10, which was an offer I got on Poshmark. Did not realize when I purchased it how much pilling it had, but the person liked it, and I still made a profit on it because I think that was $2.99. Then I sold these 9 West crystal tan pumps in a size 5.5. These came in a ThredUp shoebox that I did with my sister. I don't remember if they were in her box or my box. The person messaged me saying they had missed my offer if I could resend, so I was happy to do that. And she paid $22 with discounted shipping. Then on Poshmark, I sold these Lucky Brand leather Basil booties in a size 7. These came in a different ThredUp shoebox. I don't even remember which one. I remember filming it, but I don't remember which one it was. Then I sold these Levi's 501S straight leg rigid denim jeans in a size, I didn't write down what size. I think they were 27. They are getting returned though. I sold these on eBay. She said they didn't fit, so she has to pay to ship them to me. So those will be on their way back. And the last thing to sell on Saturday was on eBay. It was Vionic Pacific Rio Black Wedge sandals in a size 8. And I had picked these up at the thrift store with the Honey Love shapewear and the Cacique like sleepwear shirt. And they sold for $30 plus shipping. I don't remember how much they were. If if I had averaged my cost of goods that day, because I paid so much for the Honey Love stuff, everything would have been $11.25. I think these sandals were $13. So they were actually a little more than my average cost of goods that day. That was an expensive thrift store, but I found some good brands there. On Sunday, on eBay, we sold an Abercrombie color block mock neck sweatshirt. This sold for $17 plus shipping. I was running a sale and the person used a coupon I had going, and that came from Cozy Threads in the Abercrombie box. So I sold 3 pieces from that this week, and I just sold another piece yesterday. The pieces were not worth a lot, but they are moving, so happy with that. Next, on Poshmark, I sold these J. Crew Zoe Dorsey flats with calf hair. They're like a leopard print and a size women's 10.5. These sold for $17 with discounted shipping. I think I'm just making my money back on these. They were in worse condition than I realized when I left Plato's, and all shoe sales are fine at my Plato's closet. Now, here's another change I've made to my business. I have started consigning with Flip, which if you guys want to see a video on that, I can try to make one, like if I get a box or something. I am very new to Flip. I've got 4 orders in, and I'm still working through them, but I've already sold several pieces, and I'm also consigning with a reseller friend of mine. Her and I chat all the time, and she doesn't like to list shoes, and I do, so this is a good compromise for us both. I don't have to order thread up shoe boxes. She doesn't have to list shoes. So anyway, this was a Cabbie floral tank top in a size large. This came from a Flip box, and it sold overnight for full price of $24. I don't know why, because there was a lot listed, and I listed right around the same as the others. Solds were even lower because I listed a little high, but happy with it. And I also had an offer on Mercari overnight. I just had missed that one, and then it sold full price on Poshmark. So anyway, then I sold these Airy Chill red bike shorts in a size large. I had bought these off of Poshmark before in a bundle, and I was going to wear them myself, but just didn't like the color on me. So they sold for $14 with discount shipping, and they had like 25 likes on Poshmark. It was crazy. I had sent out 30% offers this day, and I think that was the only thing that sold, maybe one other thing. On Poshmark, this was a really good week for Poshmark. I know a lot of people struggled when the algorithm went back, but I had some really good sales. This week I'm in right now has been okay, not as good, but pretty good. Then I sold these Chico's brown denim jeans in a, I don't remember what size these are in, I think a 12. I had offered $12 with discounted shipping, and she countered 10, so I accepted. These were, like I said, brown jeans. These came in a thread up denim box, so didn't have a lot into them. Just happy to see them go. Then I sold these Agl Tan Flats in a size 8. Now, Agl is a very expensive brand. These came in a thread up shoe box, but they were missing the buckle on the top. They had a lot of wear. Because they were so expensive, I still listed them at $25, and this lady offered me $15, and I was happy to accept because, like I said, they did have quite a bit of wear. So that was my sales for last week, and I hope you guys enjoy that. Let me know if you want to see more what sold videos like this, or what kind of content you guys want to see, because I enjoy doing mystery boxes, but with having all this consignment stuff, I don't know when I'll order another one. So anyway, I'm going to turn you guys around so we can do the giveaway. Super excited for that. All right, so this is not going to be super professional because I'm holding this with one hand and doing it. Okay, we're not going to let people do it twice, and we're going to do a specific text, which was bag, and then I guess, I have to do some quick math and get YouTube comments. We have 9 entries, and we're going to pick a winner. Nanny Martin, or Nanny well, good grief, this is not going well, is it? Nanny Marta. So thank you so much. You are always so sweet on my videos. If you could just contact me. If you have Instagram, that would be the easiest, or if you would like to email me. I don't really have a like business email, so if you could just comment down below or message me on Instagram, we will get you your bag. And yeah, so I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you'll enjoy this, and I'm so sorry it took so long to get to this giveaway, but once we hit 600 subscribers, I'd like to do another small giveaway like this. So if you guys haven't subscribed, I would appreciate you doing that. The sooner we get to 600, the sooner I can do another giveaway. See you guys in the next one.